So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Frankie Montas. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Popped up. Baden makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Marcell Ozuna.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Matt Olson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
One out. Runner at second. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
At the belt and fires. In the air, right side of the infield. Alonso settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And that is out of play. Olson stands at second with two gone. Foul ball there. Two outs. This to third, and that one handled. Jump throw, and they get the out. One left for Atlanta. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Citi Field, today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy strike out for 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Lindor hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Puerto Rico. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That one missed. Strider deals. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Batting second, left fielder, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. In there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Juan Soto now. Throw to first.
He's good.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man at first, one away.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lindor around second, heading for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. It just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Pete Alonso in the box, lays off for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs. Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Right through there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And that'll load the bases.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Starling Marte. That misses. 1-0. One out, bases full. To third, might be 2. Over to Albies.
That's an out.
On to Olsen. That's 2.
This team is ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
And here's the
Atlanta,
catcher, Drake Baldwin. Montas back to work. Tap foul at the plate. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball one. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fastball for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball three. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
97, left fielder Alex Verdugo.
Here's Alex Verdugo. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Going to count 1-2. One out, base is empty. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Center fielder,
Digging in, Michael Harris the second. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses. Ball one. just missed. Verdugo, the base runner at first with one out. Fought off foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive. Come on.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And now here is Nick Allen. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is up.
And a foul ball. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Acuna now. Up the middle, Lindor. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the second. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Center fielder, Jeff McNeil.
And that's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Baldwin collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And stepping in for New York, Luis Torrens. Out towards right center field. Harris after it. Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 8th, third
so
baseman.
Up next for New York, Brett Beatty. That's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Takes his swing. Appeal down to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Way inside, gets out of the way. He goes down looking. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Top half of the third inning, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Just missed.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next pitch is downstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In the air to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. Drops into the glove. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Marcell
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. First time up was a pop out.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The 1-0. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Marte puts it away, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman Austin Riley.
2 down, bases empty. Austin Riley will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Marte snags it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Queens as we go to the last of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Fastball is outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Reached on an infield single his first time.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that one hit to first. Oh, great stop. Couldn't quite make the throw from his knees as that pulls him off the bag.
Left fielder.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
First and second, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Right through there for a strike. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
This one popped up. Allen on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Late swing, foul to the left. Baldwin, 23 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban preparing to come on if needed. Nunez also getting ready. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Man at second. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Fastball for a strike. The 1-2 in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up. Nimmo sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away down.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris II.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. There you see his May and June numbers so far. And fouled off. Just off the inside edge. That's towards center. McNeil sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Pete Alonso. And the slider just misses. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. De Los Santos, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
Starling Marte up to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And delivers outside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one missing inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His 9th homer of the year, and we are starting over. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Luis Torrens. First pitch not close. Lifted in the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple. Now at the plate, Brett Beatty. Caught looking his first time up. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. That one well upstairs. 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Next offering misses. It's 2-2.
2-2 count.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Goes down looking. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Huascar Brazoban.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Leading off, Nick Allen.
Atlanta, shortstop, Nick Allen.
First pitch misses. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that misses. And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go-ahead run on base, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. That is upstairs for ball 1. Allen aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Oh, that one rides up and in. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Eli White. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one clips the corner.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
That's down and in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Line to right, base hit. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Check swing, called strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Here comes Austin Riley. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Bases loaded, one away. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. One run's in there safely. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Huascar Brazoban will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen
Mets.
comes the right-hander, Daniel Nunez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Drake Baldwin. He's already homered here in this one. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, one out. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Up next for Atlanta.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 for 2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Little bouncer out in front of the plate, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and Albies is retired. They limit the damage here, but 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off
Ronnie Mauricio now. He reached out to walk his first time.
Ronnie Mauricio.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one is inside ball one.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that one clips the corner.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Ball, that's just out.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. White brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the top of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Nunez back to work and takes low for ball 1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Check swing, and he went. Now 2-1.
2-1.
That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Verdugo gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Torrens makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Allen.
And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the
No
strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's too high. Ground ball could be 2. They get 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Now pitching for
I can't
Atlanta.
imagine any save is an easy
Number
one.
26.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard,
Raisel
and you know those
Iglesias.
hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's Juan Soto.
Hitter, Juan Soto.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Alonso at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that one is lifted in the air. White under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Starling
So they're down to their
Marte.
final out. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that drops in for a strike. One strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he found himself behind in the
Now
count right
batting,
there, but he
center
didn't give in.
fielder,
Really nice
Jeff
job staying up the middle with his
McNeil.
approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil. He's already homered in this game. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. And that is out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.